Well, hello everybody. Welcome here, welcome back, whatever the case may be. I am getting ready today to go see an Eden Moore show. The last one was one I participated in, so it's been a while. It's been over a month now since I've even been around, and I really have been missing going and watching people perform. But with the cost of everything, like I have to pick and choose what I support, like everybody else does in the world. So when I'm not there, I'm not really anywhere. It's like I haven't been to karaoke, I haven't been anywhere. So it's just there's been a reduction overall in the money being spent on entertainment. But I do try to do as much as I can to continue supporting the places that are important to me and the people who are important to me. So I just put on my super serum, Olay super serum, and I'm just going to let that do its thing. So I cut out the cigarettes. You can see that. So I shaved the outer part of my eyebrow and just the underneath part of my eyebrow. I just take my razor underneath. And so I just leave the inside top kind of going up to that peak, and then I can turn that into a bottom or a top depending on how high up I want my eyebrows to look, and they're in a natural place for my face. Now when I'm doing drag, I just take them off entirely, and that way I can make them wherever I want or need them to be. Sometimes in my day-to-day existence I don't mind looking like a troll or troglodyte. No eyebrows, something alien, it's okay. Now what I wanted to do today is, because I got the Rimmel BB cream, it was on sale, and I got it in medium. I normally do a medium light, and it's a matte. So I just want to see how this compares to what I've already been using. I keep looking here because that's where I'm watching the screen, but the camera itself is there. Hi camera. So I'm just going to take, oh, that is darker. And I should take a clean sponge just so I know what it's doing. That's what I should do. Should do, could do, would do. Are you? Oh, no, you're not clean. Okay, well, you've got a clean spot on it. That'll have to do. Grab the clean spot. Oh, that isn't too light. That is nice. Now, again, I don't know if the matte is good, but then maybe it'll be a matter of mixing them. Scooby, can't you see I'm busy? I know you want some more treats. You had your dinner, you had your appetizer, now you want your post-meal snack? Is that what it is? I didn't put enough on there. Let's see. It's so light and creamy. But with my wrinkly face, I really prefer things that are very, very light. And I'm wondering if this, because it's a matte finish, if that's going to make it look more or less of my natural crevices. Because I know that if you get too much product in there, it will emphasize them, and I know that if you get too much shine in them, they will emphasize, or if it's too much shine around them, maybe, I don't know. So I'm thinking the matte finish might offer me a better result, but I won't know unless I try. So with it being on sale, I thought this is the perfect time to try, because I like the price point of the product and I like what it does. Now I know that 9-in-1 because it has sunscreen and all that. Now there is not enough sunscreen in this product to do anything, but layering of sunscreen I find is better than not layering sunscreen. So the fact that this has sunscreen in it to me is better than if it didn't have it in it, and that's what I go by. But you know, don't trick yourself into thinking that there is anything close to a functional amount of sunscreen to do anything for you in this product. It really is not true. That's not how that would work at all. Wonder if that'll dull the shine of the white beard hair. Try and minimize that to a certain degree, or maybe make a layer for things to stick to. It's really hard to tell with this lighting, but I don't hate it. Is it better than the other? I don't know yet. It still has some shine, so it's not dull, which is good. Sometimes when I get things that are matte, they're just really dull or powdery looking. They look chalky. This does not seem to dry into that state at all, and that makes me happy. Now, of course, I didn't put on any pore filler or anything. I really wanted to see what this does on my natural crevicey face, even though I am going out. So I think I might, well then if I'm going to do that, then maybe I should go in with concealer. So I'm going to open this case, my travel case, for when I'm going to do a show. But I've got to take this stuff out, clean it, reorganize it, because it wasn't as functional as I would have liked it to be on the day of. So there we go. So again, I am using my e.l.f. in light peach, because that's what I like for my skin tone. And for that, I also want to use my brush, whatever the brush. There it is, my concealer brush. Now this is not actually like a proper concealer brush. I'm not sure if there is such a thing. I know I see things and they'll say concealer on them on the brush, but I'm not sure there's a proper brush versus a not proper brush. I just think some things are easier to use in certain areas with certain products, but I don't know if that applies to everybody's face. Some people, maybe they work better. Like I have sort of deeper crevices. I can pull them out this way and then let them go. And I like to be able to fit right in those grooves. So I just find, there, where are we here? There we go. That type of brush works best for me. But people also recommend like a doe foot type of shape, saying that that is desirable for doing these things. But I don't know how important. Oh, see, I got that where I didn't necessarily want it. So in it goes now. I'll try and do the same on both sides just so I have some balance. And this is going to come up here. I just want to sort of triangulate. Because then it starts to dry, and I've got to get that pushed in before it dries. That's not what I want. This probably has other colors in it because it needs to be washed. Yeah, making my face mucky. See, making my face mucky. So instead of stopping what I'm doing and getting something better, I just keep going, because that is the foolish thing to do. But it's also how I learn the most. Can I get away with doing this? Not the worst I've looked, so I think I can go with that just fine. That will work. I think I'm going to do eyebrows next. So in here I have different NYX Lift and Snatch. Let's see what colors we have here. Lasso Espresso. I guess the Lasso Espresso is not what I'm doing. It says a word in front of it, I'm just reading it, but it's not. It says that on all of them. So it's just espresso, ash brown, and this would be the soft brown. Yeah. Don't know why I thought it said lasso first, but anyway. So I'm going to start with the soft brown. So what I'm doing is I am taking what was the top of my natural eyebrow is becoming the bottom of this eyebrow, because what I had there, what's on the bottom there, was actually the top of my eyebrow, naturally. I hope that makes sense. And that way I am just slightly shifting upward my eyebrows, so that it gives me just that little bit of extra space under there. And this is the soft brown, yeah, nice. So having the, part of your natural brown in there does give you a lot of control over the end shape, and you can spend as much time or as little time on these as you want. But I do like these Lift and Snatch, sort of like almost like markers by NYX, because they really have like a lot of precision to them. My biggest problem with what I do when I do it this way is always lighting. I have terrible lighting that I never seem to do anything about, despite the fact that for years I keep saying, oh, I have terrible lighting. And again, they are not twins. If you're lucky, they're sisters. At best, I'm hoping for cousins. Taking off the wrong part. Okay, don't touch. Don't. Oh, but I want to. And I think I'm trying to wipe away one of my actual natural hairs. And that's supposed to be a guide. So why am I trying to wipe away my guide? Okay, go up to the guide then, and we will see. Now I have it too far down under there. Okay, I can clean that up with something else. Don't make this side match. There. Yeah, lighting, terrible. Okay, so maybe I will take one of these darker colors and do just the back end of this. And then just a few here and here. See if I can get a little dimension, make them look a little more natural. When you have to draw your eyebrows on all the time because you shave them off, it's annoying. When you choose to draw them on, it can be a lot of fun. It'll do. It will do. So, I want to put underneath that some white. Probably in here. Yep. Smudge the outer edge a little bit there. So I just want to highlight under that brow to give it a little bit of a definition. And then I'm going to go with, let's see, which is this? Is that, I think that's the one I want. It just gives it a slightly blended in quality that I will bring the shadow from. I did not put on any primer. I just have the BB cream on. So I don't know how well this is going to last or what this is going to do. But I am going to take this brush, and I'm going to take what color? I'm going to put it down in here. In the crease. Just keeping that up with the same color. And I'm using the Revolution Reloaded basic mats. And as you can tell, see, I use a lot of them from here. I like to play around with these. It's just a really, really useful basic palette to have. So I'm using this color here right now. Because I don't know if I want color or I'm just going to go in like this. Because it's buildable. I think it's going to be buildable on this. So now I want to go with, what's the color? What color though? So I don't know. So I like my Pure Defense palette. I've had this one for a long time. It's not the one I use the most, but it, oops, I don't know if I can show, but I do use quite a few things out of it. It's a very shiny palette, but it's really handy because it has a decent sized mirror across here. Oh, there we go. Hello. Oh, very hard to work with mirrors when you're tilting. There we are. Hello. But I think, get that red out of there. By putting it on my leg is a silly way to do it. I think I'm gonna grab, oops, this color right here. See what that does. I think it's actually quite light. I'm putting it in this light area, which is not really what I want to do. So I'm going to bring it up a little. Take my other brush, what you think, and get that in right here. Okay. Now, what I want is I'm going to take this sort of a gray. It's like a smoky gray. I'm just gonna put that along here and here. And then I'm gonna go with the black. Don't let your fingers get dirty and then try and clean your face with that. It's a big mistake. But it is coming along. What time is it here? I don't know. What time is it? 6:02. Okay, things are going well. Now, what am I looking for? So I'm taking my Auto Gel liner, which is actually not real gel-like anymore, but it still works for me. It helps me sort of rough out a shape in there of dark. That's really all I'm looking for at this stage. So I have my Epic liner, which I'm going to use here, here, cigarette. Or is it? Yes, it is. Okay. That's what I'm looking for right there. It's a She Glam contour stick. Oop, there we go. She Glam contour stick. Contour here and here. Which means I can go along here. And go along here. Sum that up. So that is where we're at with that now. So now I need to do something bronzy, which I think I'm going to do with my NYX contour palette, this brush. And I think I might try and take a little of this here, just put that over this. No, that's not what I wanted yet. Now I'm going to take this slightly lighter one here, and I'm going to put that up in here, which is really bold. But that may end up being all I use for blush. So, that's what I'm doing then. Okay. Now, I wanted to do something. No, is that gold? I don't want the gold. I want the. Oh, in the bag I already have it. There we are. So that's not. That's black. There we are. You're the white. Look at how dark that is. Gotta do something with that. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray a little bit of water here and see what I can do to blend that in. So, put a little powder. I'm going to take a very, very small amount of the super white. It's very fine. I'm just going to put that in the center there. And I wanted to take a little bit of, where's my little finger? Oh, here. Oh well. Oh my God, there's like powder in here. And the translucent powder. Which finish is this? This is a matte finish as well, so maybe I'll do everything with matte finish. Okay. I like the scent of that, I really do. I think I want to do just a little bit more of the light powder here. Put whatever's on this brush. Go around here. As much as it's a matte finish, it's not a dusty finish. If I was better at like applying things, it would be, you know, really nice. But I certainly don't think that's bad at all. Now, I do want to put on, oh, my cigarette's burning away, nothing. I do want to put on something glittery. So I think I want to put on just something down in here. Maybe silver. Silver. Which I must have in here somewhere. Oh, maybe just the light bulb. I'll choose light bulb. Goes all over the place. I'm trying to learn how to be more precise. with the glue and the glitter. That's the gold I've got in there now. I have to brush the glitter off my face. There's my glitter is annoying. So I'm using the E.L.F. highlighter. I'm sure it's a highlighter, but I'm using it as a highlighter. Apricot Glow, because it's sort of golden. It's golden, sort of a golden peach color. And what the hell? Again, matte finishing spray, but I'm using the NYX. I'm gonna have to pick up some, like a dewy finish spray sometime, just to see the difference that makes for me. See, this has no scent and feels much, I don't know, much more moist in some ways. Yeah, this natural bristle brush isn't good for much, but it will scrape the glitter off my face if I need to, but it's not comfortable. So, that is what I'm doing today, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day. And until the next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. So this is what I've chosen to wear today. I've decided to go with a smaller purse. I was gonna put on a hat, but it's so warm. I didn't feel like hat, hair, so this is what it is today. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day. And until the next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.